You only have a few more days to prepare for these Social Security changes in 2026, impacting all beneficiaries, including but not limited to Social Security retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, spousal, and SSI, encompassing about 75 million people all across the country. Are you prepared yet? Probably not, okay? So anyway, I want to point these out for you really quickly here in this video. Now, I want to be 100% fair with you. I am not going to talk about all of the major changes simply because there's well over a dozen of the changes, but I will point out some of those most popular ones and the most impactful ones that'll probably impact those of you here in this community across all benefit types. So with that being said, let's jump through them right here, right now. We've got a lot to talk about, a lot of numbers, and I will point them out as far as benefit type and who this pertains to, which I'm going to categorize these in a couple different categories. We will talk about Social Security retirement, we'll talk about SSDI, Social Security disability insurance benefits, and we will talk about SSI, supplemental security income, and what everybody needs to be very aware of. All right, so let's first start out talking about retirement beneficiaries. This is by far the biggest cohort out there, about 71 million people or so that fall into this category. And again, when I say retirement, I'm also referring to retirement, spousal, and survivors that fall into this category. Anyway, let's talk about the earnings limits here super fast, because this is a very important one, and I don't want anybody to get caught off guard by this and to learn this lesson the hard way. That would be a sad day because you would see a garnishment to your benefit. But anyway, if you're going to be having some earned income aside from your Social Security retirement benefit, and if you are receiving your benefit prior to your full retirement age, in other words, basically you're between the ages of, say, like 62 and 66 or so. Well, it's a little more than 66, but if you're between those ages and you're getting your Social Security retirement benefit and you're also having an earned income aside from your benefit, you can do that, but just remember this much. You can earn up to $2,040 a month or $24,480 for the year without garnishment to your benefit. But if you earn over the threshold, now you're going to see a garnishment to your benefit of $1 for every $2 that you earn over the limit. Example being, if you earn $1,000 over the limit, you're going to see a $500 garnishment to your benefit. It's not gone forever. Once you hit your full retirement age, they will recalculate your benefit and pay that back to you, but you don't want to see a garnishment. That's going to be a sad day if you saw a garnishment to your benefit, okay? That's that group. Now next, those of you that are going to be achieving full retirement age in 2026, first off, congratulations. That is very cool. But if you're going to be achieving your full retirement age in 2026, shout out to my mom. She'll be hitting her full retirement age in 2026. But anyway, if that is your case right there, okay, you also have an earnings threshold, okay? Your earnings threshold is going to be $65,160 is what that comes down to, and it averages out to $5,430 a month of earned income, okay? So if that is your case, just remember, that is your earnings limit. If you earn over the threshold, first off, congratulations, that's awesome, but you will also see a garnishment to your benefit at a tune of $1 for every $3 that you earn over the limit. Example being, if you earn $900 over the limit, you will see a garnishment of $300 to your monthly benefit, okay? Now, once you achieve your full retirement age, there's no more earnings limit. You're fine. You can earn as much as you possibly want, and there's no garnishment whatsoever. Also, for this second category that I talked about, the individuals hitting their full retirement age in 2026, that $65,160 threshold is just in the months leading up to the month in which you hit your full retirement age, okay? So take that into consideration as well. All right, so that's that. Next, I was going to mention this at the beginning of the video, but I forgot, so I'm going to say it right now, which is this. The 2.8% COLA. I wish I had a nickel for every time I get a comment that says, I didn't get the raise yet. Why didn't I get it? It starts in January. That's why. Okay, I get that comment all the freaking time. Why didn't I get the COLA yet? You get it in January. I'm filming this video, to be fair with you, the very end of December 2025. You didn't get it yet. You did not get the COLA yet. We all get it in January, okay? So if you're worried why you didn't get it yet, it's coming in January. Hang tight, okay? A couple more weeks here until the benefits start rolling out. Now, there's only a handful of days left until the end of the year, but it's a couple weeks until the bulk of those payments start rolling out to most beneficiaries, okay? Just saying that really quickly. Now, let's talk about SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance beneficiaries. There's millions of you out there, okay? Well, us, me included, okay? I fall into this category as well. Okay, anyway, let's talk about the two categories. There's blind and non-blind. Let's talk about non-blind SSDI beneficiaries first. You have an SGA threshold. SGA stands for substantial gainful activity. You have an SGA threshold. In other words, earnings limit is basically what that means, okay? They call it SGA, but it's an earnings limit. It's $1,690 of gross earned income per month for SSDI non-blind beneficiaries, okay? In other words, what that really means is that you can have an earned income up to $1,690 a month, but if you earn over that threshold, they now call that SGA. You've engaged in SGA, substantial gainful activity, and now they're really going to start questioning your need for your disability benefit. In other words, what that really means is don't earn over the limit. You'll lose your benefit, okay? Let's just say it's plain and simple here. If you earn over the limit of $1,690, kiss your benefits goodbye, you're going to lose your benefits, and you're probably going to get an overpayment letter. Not going to be a fun day, okay? All right, anyway, that's that group. Now, let's talk about SSDI blind beneficiaries. Hey, shout out to the blind people out there. I'm right there with you. Hey, thanks for being part of the community. By the way, quick little side note, the Social Security Acting Commissioner, Frank Bisignano, visited a blind, like a blind center? I'm not sure, I don't recall the name of it, but just the other day, the Acting Commissioner of Social Security visited a blind center somewhere on the East Coast. I'm not sure exactly. I think it was maybe in Massachusetts or Boston, something like that. I don't remember. Anyway, I thought it was kind of cool, right? Kind of cool. Being in the blind community, I thought, hey, that's kind of cool, right? So shout out to the blind people out there. I'm right there with you. But anyway, you've also got an earnings threshold. It's quite a bit higher. $2,830 of gross earned income on a monthly basis for SSDI blind beneficiaries, okay? Translation, don't earn over the limit. You're going to lose your benefit, and you're going to get a garnishment, and you're probably going to see your benefits, garnishment/stopped, and you might get an overpayment letter. Don't do it, okay? I'm just giving you a little warning. You can if you want. I'm just saying, to preserve your benefit, don't earn over that threshold. $2,830 for blind SSDI beneficiaries. Okay, that's that. Now, let's talk about SSI beneficiaries. SSI. Shout out to all the SSI people out there, by the way, as well. There's a lot of you in this community that receive SSI. Hey, huge shout out to you, and hats off to you, seriously, for living on a benefit well below the federal poverty line and literally being painted into a corner in a program that they've refused to reform in the last several years, and it is significantly out of date over the last 50 some odd years since it was started back in the early 70s. So hey, huge shout out to the SSI individuals out there. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of the community. And I'm obviously watching everything very closely. I'll bring you any updates on SSI as we continue to get those updates out there. But anyway, here's what comes in now. Your new benefit of $994 as the maximum for an individual on SSI individual. That's taken into consideration your 2.8% COLA, obviously, that has gone into effect for 2026, okay? That's a boost of $28. No, is it 28? I think it's 20, what is it? 967 to 994, whatever that is. Anyway, I'm having a moment. Apparently, I can't figure out simple math in my head at the moment for a second. Whatever the difference is. What is that? Now I need to figure it out. $27. Is that right? Yeah, $27. Yeah, okay, I'm questioning myself now. Sorry. I don't know why I'm having a moment right now. I apologize. I'm usually pretty quick on math in my head, but I'm having a second here, okay? I apologize. But anyway, the new maximum benefit for an SSI individual, $994, that goes into effect for you because you're going to get your 2.8% COLA as well. Now, married couples, you can be looking forward to your $1,491, again, correction, $1,491 maximum benefit for a married couple receiving SSI. And again, that's going to be your new maximum for 2026 as well, okay? Now, that's that. Now, for all of you on Medicare, hey, shout out to the Medicare people out there. There's about 70 million people out there on Medicare, which, by the way, quick side note, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you're confused on Medicare, if you need anything answered on your Medicare, if you are, needing help finding the best Medicare coverages for you, call Chapter there. Phone number's on the screen for it's 100% for free. I partner with them to help you in this community completely for free to help you navigate your Medicare. It's nuts out there. Medicare can be very, very, very confusing. They've already helped multiple thousands of you in this community. I mean, like, multiple thousands of you in this community. I'd be willing to bet that we're pushing 10,000 people in this community that have called that phone number right there to get some free help with their Medicare. It's awesome. Anyway, those of you in this community have collectively saved $2 million by simply calling that phone number right there to get free help with your Medicare. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. $2 million just from those of you in this community. That's really, really cool. But anyway, those of you on Medicare, please prepare. The $202.90 Medicare Part B premium will be going into effect as of January. That's an increase of $17.90 or a 9.6% increase of the Medicare Part B premium for 2026. So please be prepared. That's going to dig into your COLA significantly, and we're all going to feel it in a pretty big way, okay? So just want you to be very, very aware of that as well. All right, so those are the big ones out there. Obviously, there's a whole lot more. Oh, one last side one I want to throw out there as well. A quarter of coverage. Those of you that are out there still working, trying to collect your 40 credits, your 40 quarters of coverage, your credits, in order to get Social Security at some point, you need to earn you need to earn a minimum of $1,890 on a quarterly basis, $1,890 on a quarterly basis in order to get your 1 quarter of coverage. That's a quarterly. So per 3 months, you need to have $1,890 of earnings, which is $630 a month is what you need to have. Okay, that's what that calculates out to get your 1 quarter of coverage, okay, to get your credit for that quarter. Make sense? All right, anyway, those are some of the ones that are out there. And again, there's way more than this. These are some of the basic ones that are going to impact the bulk of you in this community. I want you to be very aware. All of this goes into effect in a matter of days. SSI, December 31st, you're on the docket. You're on the docket for December 31st. Otherwise, everybody else, right away in January, all of these go into effect immediately. SSI goes into effect first, the very last day of the year. Anyway, let me know what else I can do for you. I'm here for you. Please, if you have not done so, consider subscribing. 100% free. Big subscribe button down below. Please share the video. Big share button down below. Otherwise, make sure to stay tuned. I'll keep you posted with everything going on right now. It's going to be a nuts year. Prepare, buckle up, do what you got to do. But I'm here for you, and 2026 is going to be nuts. It's going to be wild. There's going to be a lot of things that are going on, and I will keep you posted every single day. Live streams, videos, whatever it takes. Drop your comments, your questions, your feedback. Let me know what I can do for you. Otherwise, again, call Chapter right there for your help with your Medicare. They will take care of you. A lot of happy people here in this community that have called them. Otherwise, take care. Let me know what else I can do for you. Have a good one. Please subscribe. Please share the video, and I will catch you again later in the next one. Catch you later. See ya.